tonight, then definitely Sunday. So
Yeah,
I think he's dressed.
Yeah, I think a lot of them are dressed tonight, so it's just a matter of...
So is Jacob then the only one we got out?
I think so.
All right, we're live, guys.
Hello, hockey fans, and welcome to the Ice Den in Scottsdale. We are at puck drop for period number 1, AHU AA 16U against the junior Coyotes. AHU in their dark jerseys, and they're coming up. Tenpenny now dumps it into the Coyote zone. I think that's Gamma's back there, I believe, in goal for the Coyotes. Knights on the forecheck. Reinhardt takes his man in. Good speed there. Coyotes dump it in. And who we got back in goal? We've got Boss, I believe, in goal for the Knights tonight. And Georgie's up playing forward again. So that's good to see.
He's on D. He just jumped up.
He just jumped up. Okay, there you go. Yeah, we're still a little short on the back end, I think. Although we do have a new player, I believe, Larson, playing tonight. So I'm not quite. I believe he's a forward, though.
He's playing forward, and Georgie's back in the backcourt.
Okay. Does anyone know what number? I guess we'll find out after a while. We'll see a number we don't recognize, and that's
I think I may have seen number 13 with no name.
Okay.
I'm sure we'll see him pretty soon.
Bastilli chips it into the corner, heads off for a change. Coyotes now regrouping. Trying to get out of their own zone. Picked up by Olsen, comes into the circle, fires it right on. And a save there by Gammas in the Coyote goal.
13.
Yes.
He's got the maroon helmet from
the 13, no name. Yeah, gotcha.
From Hamilton. Yeah, that's Larson. Accardo just joined the team. And we are shorthanded, so we're happy to have him.
Puck goes into the corner. Coyotes with it. Clear the zone. Puck bounces high over past Harrison. Here come the Coyotes. Top of the circle. Flies it in. Boss the save. Puck steered over to the left side. Oh, there should be a trip there. I don't know how that cannot be called. Trip. I don't know how they missed that one, but anyhow, that's the way it's going to go, I guess. Here comes New Year now coming in on the left side, going into the corner. Good check there by Larson. Here come the Coyotes back the other way. They dump it into the zone. Puck goes around. Coyotes now with it in the corner to the right of Trey Boss and the Knights goal. Knights trying to clear it. Coyotes have the puck. Coyotes have it in the corner. They got a man out open and puck still in behind. Get in there, Trip. There you go. Puck comes back to McCulloch, back at the left point. He just dumps it back into the corner. Coyotes hit the man in the high slot. That's tipped over to the left side. Olsen on his man there. Coyotes sent it in behind the goal. The players go in heavy into the boards in the corner. McCulloch with it again, sends it puck in right out in front, and Boss is able to get a glove on it. And one of the Coyotes goes down with a slash afterward.
Do they call anything on it?
They're calling something.
They're taking our guy.
What about theirs?
What about the slash while he's laying on the ice?
Is that Lindsay?
That's bullshit.
I guess it's okay to just swing your stick around when you're laying on the ice.
Well, you know.
All right, so the Knights will be shorthanded. Tenpenny out there. He's out there with Reinhardt up front. Coyotes get it in behind the goal to the right of Boss. Back to the lefty, go cross ice to the right side. Cage sends it into the corner, trying to hit a man in front. Reinhardt lost it in his feet. Puck blocked by Heinze, and the puck is cleared into the Coyote zone. Cage back in his own zone. Reinhardt up on the forecheck. Him and Tenpenny salute there. We've got Hines and Smith back on D. Cage now for the Coyotes at center. Just dumps it in. Reinhardt loses an edge, but he's back up now. Hines loses it in behind the goal. Coyotes pick it up, coming out the left side. Back up to the right D. Steps into the middle, fires a low shot in. Puck goes into the corner. Coyotes sent it around. Is that going to keep in? Yes, kept in on the backhand by Cage. He dumps it into the corner. It's to the left of Boss. Minute left in the penalty. Coyotes move into the circle. Fire it in. Save into the corner. Coyotes changing D-men. And we have a stoppage in
The net is
play.
off. Yep.
Oh,
The
yeah.
net is off the mooring.
I'm going to see when it happened. Watching the replay. Looked like Boss just was kind of settling back in and bumped it.
Knights get it back to the point, but not out. Fired in, low shot, tipped into the corner. Coyotes have it in behind Boss. Got a man right in the crease. Back to the lefty. To the half board, steps in, fires a low shot. Boss somehow got a piece of that. Puck is loose. And Boss is able to get his blocker hand to cover that one up. And he let go of his stick to grab a hold of that. Good thing he did. And we have 26 seconds remaining in the power play for the Coyotes. Face off to the right of Boss. Coyotes win the draw. Back to the lefty. Puck goes in off Turner's stick right into Boss, and he's going to hold on to that one. As we'll have another face-off in the Knights zone to the right. Knights have a couple extra players who've been out injured or sick, actually, I guess, for several weeks, if not months.
All of the above.
Yes, you name it, it's happened. We'll see how much ice time they get tonight. Only had a couple of practices in, but we'll see. Turner with it there. Couldn't quite get it out, but wore off a few seconds off the clock. Knights back at full strength. Olsen back on the ice, heads over to the bench. Coyotes right in front. Puck goes into the corner to the right of Boss. Coyotes now in behind. They send it back deep into the corner. Lawrence pins his man up against the boards. Puck comes out loose, and Lindsay has it.
Oh, can't handle it.
Puck
Oh, come on.
right for the Coyotes. Right in front. Oh, and it goes off Georgie's foot into the goal. Tough break there.
We had 3 Knights all around that puck, and
Yep,
none of
couldn't
them
get it out.
actually grabbed it. Ugh.
And then unfortunately went off Georgie's foot and in. And with just under 10 minutes remaining here in period 1, we have the Coyotes on the board after the power play. New Year sends a one high. That's Accardo's out there, 13. He tried to pick up the puck. He's on the forecheck. Coyotes now coming back in on to the left of Boss. Fired in, goes in behind. Accardo in the side. Coyotes pick it up over to the right D, back over to the left.
There we go,
Here
there we
comes
go.
New Year. He's got a break. New Year coming in. Fires it. Goes high over the goal. Olsen gets bumped. Coyotes have the puck now and behind their goal. Send it coming up the left side now. Cage with it up over zone blue line. Tries to hit a man through
That'll
the
be
middle.
icing. No, they're
One
calling
off
it back.
Harrison's. Yeah, one off Harrison's stick. Coyotes now in the corner to the right of Boss. Send it back to the left D. Pollock fires it in off a stick. Goes into the corner to the left of Boss. Harrison over there with it. Coyotes come up with it out into the circle. Puck goes back into the corner. Harrison tried to clear it up to Olsen. He can't clear it. Coyotes have it. Top of the circle. Fires it in. Good block there by Smith. Olsen bounces his man, then goes down. Oh, nice hit there by Accardo. And
Nice.
New Year has it. He loses it, and puck goes in behind the Knights' goal again. Smith comes up with it for the Knights. Tries to come up the right side.
Hit
That's
him.
kept in.
There you go.
Accardo chips it out to center, heads off for a change, and now the Coyotes regrouping. McCulloch now coming up through center. Couldn't get over the blue line. Knights chip it out. Here comes Reinhardt over the line. Tenpenny trailing. Puck goes into the corner to the left of the Coyote
Finish
goal.
that check, Tyler. I want to
Tenpenny's
see you
got
hit
it
him.
in behind. There he bumps him. Reinhardt comes in to help. Puck comes back to the right D. Harrison with it, just sets it high into the corner and behind the goal. Tenpenny picks it up there. Reinhardt in there as well. Puck comes back to Harrison on his backhand, pulls it into the middle, fires a low shot in. That goes just wide by a foot. Bastilli now has it. He tried to send it back to Lawrence, but that was out of his reach. So Harrison has to pick it up behind his own goal, up off the boards to Bastilli. Bastilli sends it across to Lawrence. Lawrence up through center, cuts over the line. Coyotes now regrouping. Coming in on the right side, off the glass into the Knights zone. Heinze bumps him into the corner. Puck comes around the right side. Not cleared. Tenpenny, he clears it out. Coyotes dump it back in. Bastilli now at the blue line. Dodges a check there. Lawrence comes in to help. Coyotes come up with it. Center right in front. That goes off a leg. Puck in behind the goal. Tenpenny bumps his man. Heinze sends it up the right side. And here comes Reinhardt cutting through the middle. He gets checked. Bastilli dumps the puck into the corner as the Knights are going to change forwards. Coyotes now regrouping back in their own zone behind their goal. We've got Turner out with Lindsay and Swaga. Here come the Coyotes now, coming up through the middle. Coming down the left side to Too Good over the line. Dumps it through, and Boss is going to hold on to that one as that was ahead of the Coyote player cutting through the middle. And with 6 minutes remaining, period number one, the Coyotes are on the board with one. Both teams making changes.
I'm really liking the energy, the compete level, the physicality that the Knights are bringing. And honestly, if we can get every single one of our players to be physical like this, I don't think the Coyotes can match us. It might make a difference.
Will definitely help. Yep. Boss pulls that one in his glove, and he's going to hold off, and we'll have another face-off to the right of the Knights' goal.
Yeah, the physicality is something that we have not brought when we played against the Coyotes. And again, they're a relatively small team, very skilled but small. And I don't think they can match our physicality if we bring it.
Boss is able to get out and grab that one. The puck was just outside the crease area to his left. And he smothered it before anyone pounced on it.
Kind of scooped it in.
Turner takes the draw. Puck goes over to the boards. Comes back to the right D for the Coyotes. They just dump it in. They have it on the half boards. Skied in behind. Hit the man out in front. Loose. Tip back to Swaga. He just dumps it out of the zone. Coyotes pick it up on their side of center. Up through center. They dump it into the Knights zone. Hit the man right in the slot. Fired in. Puck comes back to the right D.
The net is off the mooring again.
Off again.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that backhander hit the crossbar.
I thought so too. I wasn't sure, but
ref waved it off right away.
It did.
Yeah. I was a little disappointed right there with our forecheck after I think it was it Dages who just chipped it out of the zone, but then it took several seconds for our forecheckers to leave our own zone and get up into the neutral zone. We can't have that. That was low energy right there.
Puck just inside the Knights line. Coyotes dump it into the corner to the right side of Boss. Coyote on his backhand, back to McCulloch. Fires a shot in. That goes off a stick. Sends across crease.
The net was off again.
And it's off again. I seem to be having trouble with that net down at his end to our left.
It didn't even get touched that time. Like, they sneezed on it and it jumped.
Yeah.
And that time it was off by a good foot.
Yeah.
Not just one post, but both posts were off by about a foot to the goalie's right and back. All right, we got Accardo taking the face-off here at center.
Yep. Puck comes back to the right point. Puck still in the zone. Now it clears. Coyotes send it back to McCulloch. New Year on the forecheck. Inside the Coyote line.
Keep going. I like the forecheck. Keep going.
Coyotes chip it into the night zone. Harrison and Lawrence go after it. Lawrence will get there first, sends it around. New Year has to try and beat McCulloch to it. Puck along the boards, not cleared.
Hit him. There
Cardo
you
bounces
go.
his man.
Very nice.
And I believe, the gate came open across just inside the blue line.
So it'll be a neutral.
Should be.
Probably should be neutralized. Yep.
It looking at the replay, it looked like it was like maybe it didn't close all the way. It was sitting open a little bit.
May have been. That's dangerous. I'm glad they caught it anyways. Nobody got hurt. Puck comes back to the Coyote zone inside their blue line. Reinhardt out with Pastilli and Tenpenny. Smith is out with Hines back on the eight.
Come on,
That's right
Tyler.
in.
I really want Tyler to make that check.
Puck along the boards behind to the left of Boss. Coyotes bring it out the right side. Got a couple of men in the corner. Back to the open left point. Back into the half board. Steps in, goes off Tenpenny. Another shot's blocked by Hines. That goes over to the far side. Puck just inside the zone. Puck dumped out, and that
Waved it off.
waved off. So Gamez comes out, fires
Get
it
there,
around
get
to the
there,
other
get there.
side. Still, he takes a bump, and the Coyotes come up with it now behind Gamez, coming out to the right side. Send it up to the blue line, now up through center. That failed to connect. Smith goes into the corner, chips it back to Reinhardt. Reinhardt back to Hines in front of his own goal, sends it up to Pastilli. He can't clear it. He gets a hold of it again. Puck bounce. Okay, we got to take the body here, boys. They're just walking
Wrap around.
in. Take the body, boys. Pastilli fires it in.
Too many guys swiping at the puck.
Yeah. Just needed one guy to take a body, and that would have ended it. Reinhardt in. He gets his stick held. Play continues. Tenpenny round to Reinhardt. He gets bounced in there. Tenpenny comes up with it. Tried to center it in front. Lindsay's out in the crease area. Puck comes back to George. Bounced over his stick. He has to chase it back into his own zone.
Oh, no. That you can't do that in a D-man.
No.
Again, only
He's
like
learning.
the maybe sixth game Georgie's ever played D.
Right? Yeah, you can't stick handle like that in your own zone. Coyotes back to the left point. Puck low shot in, didn't quite make it. Now Georgie has it, and here he goes again. Dumps it off the boards this time. McCulloch with it back in his own zone for the Coyotes. Turner lost it at center. Puck fired in by Sawaga. Out there with Lindsay and Turner.
Let's go.
Here
Forecheck.
come the Coyotes now. They hit a man coming up through the middle, up over the Knights line. Lawrence has him over on the boards, bounces him in there. The Coyote picks it up in the corner. He sends it back, but Lawrence was there. Puck bounces over to the left side of the goal. Harrison bumps his man there, wraps it around, kept in by the Coyotes. He tried to clear it. Puck bouncing, and Turner is able to clear it. Lindsay on the forecheck, couldn't quite get there. That comes to Harrison, across ice to Lawrence. Lawrence on the right side, up through center, sends it over to Turner.
Nice.
Turner on his backhand into the corner. And the Coyotes pick it up there. Sawaga got a chip at it right into the crease area. Turner was coming, but Gamez grabs it first. And with just over a minute remaining here in period one, score is 1-0 for the Coyotes.
So shots on net. What's your guess? For those watching at home, they can't see it in the rink.
Well, about 14-2.
Pretty darn close. 15-2.
Really?
Yeah.
And I swear I wasn't counting. Coyotes now in behind the goal. Tried to wrap it around. That failed to work. Scrum along the boards to the left of the Knights' goal. 50 seconds remaining in the period. And finally they blow the whistle. And we'll have a face-off to the left of the Knights' goal. Got a Cardo out there wearing number 13. He's coming in to take the draw. He's out there with Olsen. and New Year. And that puck bounces high, up over, way high, above the Knights bench. Coach Caravella tosses the puck back. With another face-off in the same spot to the left of the Knights goal. Mercado again in for the draw. Coyotes tried to slap a shot right off the draw. Puck cleared out by New Year. Stanius back now with it for the Coyotes. Backhands it across to his D partner.
Oh, that's the kind of forecheck I like.
Yep.
Don't stop. No time and space. Just get right on them.
Pin him. There you go. Coyotes still coming up. Butler now in over the line. Was that onside? Puck bounces high.
Rebound
Neuer sends it across over to Olsen. Olsen coming now up through center. He's got Ricardo streaking for the net. Fires it in. Right on.
Nice
and
shot.
Gomez, yes. Right idea. Nice low shot. Hoping for a rebound as Ricardo was streaking in the down the middle as well, looking for a loose puck, which never came.
Easily could have been a perfect rebound for Ricardo.
Yeah.
I like the way that Olsen right there held just a little bit, waited for Ricardo, then fired it nice and low.
Timed it right, yep.
Yeah, very nice.
Tenpenny back to the point. Bastilli just out of Reinhardt's reach. Heinz tries to move in, and that'll be the end of period one. Coyotes got that one fortunate goal, fortunate for them, and they are on the board 1-0. We'll be back with the second period in just a moment.
I'm looking for the first one. It's a pass and it's a shot and it's a goal and it's one of Arizona nights. We just want the second one. And it's a pass and it's a shot and it's a goal and it's two of Arizona nights. The fans are excited and the parents are in the stands and the boys are on the ice and we're about to drop the puck. The boys are back, they're on the attack and we are gonna take this game away. The boys are back, they're on the attack and we are gonna take this game.
A little bit of a preview of some of the music that's going to play in tomorrow's Gilbert Days Parade.
All right, so we're getting ready for puck drop here to begin period two. We have the Knights in their dark uniforms to our right this period. And Tenpenny's out with Bastilli and Reinhardt. Coyotes win the draw back in their own zone. And no, that was what? Wasn't that way offside? Or was that just me? Coyotes
there's
back in the Knights zone.
Check. That's what I want to see.
Up comes to Bastilli behind his own goal. Sends it out. Here's Tenpenny with it now. Dumps it up to middle ice. And Lawrence somehow up on the forecheck. Bastilli, gotta make sure you're there. He's getting back to cover. Coyotes, they send that all the way down, and that should be icing.
Yep.
And it is, as Boss picks it up behind the goal.
So I'm going to replay that. I want to see if I can tell. Okay, you said it was offsides. Oh, wow.
Was that, was that 5 feet offside?
5 feet offside.
Holy crap. I began to doubt myself, but it looked so far that it was too obvious.
Yeah.
Right in front, Reinhardt the shot,
nice
and
try.
Gamez has it. He doesn't know where.
Look at his pad. What a beautiful play right off the face-off.
Oh, there it goes.
And the goal stayed put. Tenpenny in for the draw again. He's got Reinhardt top of the circle. Tenpenny gets it.
There's
over
another
to Bastilli. He's going to try wrap around. Gets it back to Lawrence back on the point. He sends it back into Bastilli. Tenpenny tries to dump it in, but that's picked up by the Coyotes, and now they come up the weak side, up through center. Dump it in over the blue line. Got a man hit the right D-man coming in. His shot goes off Bastilli. Stilly takes him down.
Again, the
Lawrence
physicality.
with it.
I like it.
Penny off the boards. Back to Umar. Keeps it in at the right point. He sends it in. Puck just makes it halfway down.
Ooh.
Now they come. Send it over to the other side. Hines is there. He
Oh,
can't
that's not a
clear
good
it.
chip.
No. Puck goes in behind the goal. There you go.
Oh, but it comes right out front.
Right out in front, and Boss is able to pull that one in. No traffic in front, but we need to clear a little better on those.
Yeah, I think the Coyotes are getting very frustrated. They're used to having a lot more time and space when they play against us. And yeah, we're bringing some energy and some physicality. And if we keep this going, we're going to frustrate them more and more.
Absolutely. Up along the boards on the left side of the goal. Back to the right D. Sends it into the corner. Harrison picks it up there, dumps it around. Didn't make it up to Lindsay. Okay, here we go. Bounce one of these guys.
Again, all these loose pucks
Yes,
somehow
and we're
making
just
their
gonna
way
knock that guy.
through.
He should be on his butt. Here comes Turner now, coming up the right side. Kept in by Lindsay. Goes off Turner's skate, and now the Coyotes come back. 3 on 2.
Back check.
Swaga moves, forces them over to the side, but right on the front, Butler, and a low
come
shot.
on.
Low shot goes right in. As Butler was left all alone, about 10 feet in front of the goal, right in prime real estate. And you can't let them stand there. Mercado in for the draw. Puck comes into Boss. Puck's rolling. Sends it over to George. He tried to clear it. Kept in by the Coyotes. Somebody's got to step into that guy. Coyotes now. Ewert keeps it in. Coyotes in on the half boards. Now they cut into the middle. Fires that in off a stick, and that goes over the glass into the netting, and we'll have a face-off in the Knights zone.
We're getting beat off the wall. A lot of very lucky bounces for the Coyotes, unlucky for us. Coming off the wall, bouncing between people's feet and getting right onto an open guy.
Yeah.
But we are also getting beat off the wall.
Yes.
When that battle ends, you need to jump off that wall and get back to the middle right away.
Right, or take the body more, and then you eliminate the man.
Yep.
Ewert fires a low shot in, kicked out by Boss. Another one fired in, puck loose in front, and they're able to pick up the rebound. So the Coyotes with 2 quick ones here in the second period. Just leaving men open in front of the goal area. And that does not usually end well. So that's going to give the Coyotes some confidence, I'm sure.
Absolutely. Up with 3 goals, they can take a lot more chances.
Yep. Smith back on D, off the boards, up to Pastilli. He dumps it into the Coyote zone. Cage after it to the right of the goal. Here come the Coyotes now. They try to come up the middle. Reinhardt intercepted, dumps it back in. Gamez lets it there for his D-man. Pastilli bumps his man. Here comes Jans now. Off Smith's stick. Jans picks it up. Coming cut through the middle. There you go. Good job, Chase.
Again, more of these just unlucky bounces and rolls.
At least Chase got a piece of them, though. Knocked him off the puck. They were looking for that man coming in, and that was intercepted by Tenpenny. Tenpenny now up through the middle.
Oh, come on.
Let's just get those deep after you get over center.
Keep your feet moving.
Yeah.
You can't be coasting on that.
No.
And if there's nothing else, just send it deep.
Yeah. Smith is going to have to go back into his own zone. That's off the boards and in, so that'll be icing against the Coyotes. Face-off coming up to the left of Gomez. Tenpenny still out there with Reinhardt and Pastilli. Puck goes in behind the Coyote goal. Got Pastilli in on the forecheck. Tenpenny comes in to help. He digs it out. He's into the corner with it. Pastilli now has it. Coyotes come up with it, and they just send it up through the middle. Here they come up now up through center. Got Hines and Smith back. Coyotes driving wide right onto Boss. Puck comes right. Good D coverage there. Now the Coyotes pick up with it. McCulloch. He's over on the left side. He circles back. Battle going on in front. Puck goes off Reinhardt's stick right to Boss, and he grabs that one out of midair. And we'll have a face-off coming up in the night zone with just under 11 minutes remaining here in period number 2.
Yeah, a few more times where puck rolls off of a rebound or something. 3 Knights get their stick on it or very near it, but just can't grab the handle.
Coyotes win the draw. Back to their left D. Sends it up into the middle. Puck goes into the corner to the left of Boss. Coyotes coming out the right side. Back to the wide open D. Fires a low shot in. That hits a leg. Comes to Lindsay. Dumps it off the board and out to center. Stanius chases that back. Bannon's out there. Bannon on the forecheck. This is his first shift in about 2 months. Here come the Coyotes now back the other way. I had to say, who was that guy out there? Now he's got it. Coming back the other way. He's got Turner with him. Bannon up over the line. He just dumps it in. Turner goes after it. Got it in behind. Coyotes with it in behind the goal. Coming out there right side. Hit too good with it. He's in the center ice zone. Hits the man coming in on the left side. Oh, not a stick check. That's got to be a body check.
Has to be the body.
Has to be a body check. Coyotes have it in behind. They got a man open on the right D, but the man is loose in front. Don't swipe at the puck. You got to take the man.
Again.
My goodness. We had 2 or 3 guys swiping at the puck where all you got to do is take the man.
Let the goalie take the puck.
There were 3 of them swiping at the puck. Just ran the replay.
Face off coming up to the right of Boss. Mercado in for the draw. Puck comes around Olsen. You got to go get that. You can't just stand there. Coyotes come up with it. You can't wait for the puck. You got to go get it. Smith now with it. Chips it up off the boards. Takes a funny bounce. New Year now with it. He's got Olsen coming in the left side. Olsen has to take it on his backhand into the corner. Coyotes now pick it up. They go cross ice. They got a man coming through the middle. Jan's with it. He has the puck coming in on Harrison. Harrison steers into the side. That's how you do it. Separate the man from the puck. Here comes Olsen now. Dumps it in off the boards. Arcado out. Right back to Olsen.
Nice play. Oh!
Fires it. And oh, man. I believe Gama's got a piece of that one, but that was a beautiful setup. Nice play by the Knights.
Nice little give and go off the board.
Yep.
Fantastic play.
Great opportunity. Just under 9 minutes remaining here in period number 2. We'll have a face-off deep in the Coyotes' goal to the right of Gomez. We have Timpany now out. Back to the point. Lawrence with it. He's got it. Fires it in.
Oh,
Timpany
nice
deflected. Puck goes back into the corner. Lawrence pinches in. Puck in on the half boards. Bastilli now has it. He's got Lawrence open. Sends it back to him. Sends it back to Bastilli. Here come Coyotes now. Coming down the right side. Okay. Forcing him wide. There you go. Job. Back to the right D. Scott with it for the Coyotes. Fires it in. That goes off. Bastilli over on the far side. Lands in the corner. Hines sends it back to the left D. Reinhardt tried to deflect that one back the other way, but it's back in behind the goal. Bastilli has it off the boards and out. Good play. Coyotes now have it. Oh, nice job, Tyler. That's how you separate them.
We got to keep
Coyotes
going.
now coming in on the left side, cutting through the middle. Oh, come on. There you go.
There you go.
That should be at least coincidental.
Oh, yeah. Scott. Yep.
So I think Reinhardt was getting the initial.
Yeah.
Scott is
Scott's
trash
a hothead.
talking.
He's always like that.
He's always trash talking. Reinhardt's giving it right back. So we'll have 4-on-4, I would think. Oh, the Coyotes have an extra man out there. No, it should be 5-on-5. That's right. Here comes Olsen back on the ice. He's off to the right of Boss.
We actually have 4 full lines of forwards for the first time in
Wow.
at least 2 months.
Can we even count that high? Some of them used sparingly for sure, but it's good to have them at least back in uniform. Tenpenny now dumps it up the center. Danius with the puck back at his own blue line. Goes across ice. Off the Stilly stick. Goes into the night zone. Heinz goes after it. Coyotes with it. Back to the right D. Send it back into the half boards. Tried it right in front. Oh, nice tip by Heinz. Sends it over to the corner. Olsen picks it up. Goes back behind his own goal. Puck to the right of Boss. Olsen has it. Heinz comes in to help. Puck in the corner. Coyotes fire it right on. They have it in behind the goal. Now everybody watch the man. There you go. Here comes Masili now. Gets to the blue line, but not quite out. And I guess he did. Okay. Guess he did, yes.
I was going to say that was out.
I couldn't see it right along the boards here.
Missed it last time. I'm not going to let him get away with it this time.
So we'll have a face-off outside the Knights blue line. Over on the penalty box side. Turner in for the draw. He's out there with Lindsay on the left, Swag on the right. George goes back. He's out on D with Smith. Clears it up into center ice area, and the Coyotes are regrouping. They go over to Jans. He sends it up into the middle. George, he tried to hit the man. Right idea. Turner's in the corner.
That was a
That's
fist.
a tackle.
That was a fist to the back of the head, and then he tackles him down.
That has got to be a penalty with, of course, no arm in the air.
I thought I saw an arm.
No. He punched him in the back of the head and then dragged him down. Right next to the ref.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I couldn't believe they didn't call it. Turner wins it back,
Wow.
picks it up himself over to Lindsay.
Again,
Ewert pinches in.
I think they're getting frustrated with our physicality. We need to step it up with proper physicality, none of this dirty stuff. We can start drawing a lot of penalties.
Boss, couple of saves there. Turner now with it. Step in. Puck comes around. Turner sends it. It's back to Ewert on the right D. Sends it into the middle. Turner anticipated that.
I want to see Lindsay finish that check at the blue line. You got to take him out.
Here comes Jans in on Smith. Oh, nice stick check by Smith. Lindsay cleared it back to the point. Turner can't quite clear it. Now he does. Sends it over to Swaga. Go get it. Go get it.
Skate.
Puck into George. Clears the zone. Sends it down right past the Coyote player. So no icing here. Both teams changing. I think the only one that didn't get over was Smith because he's on the far side. Here come the Coyotes again. Dump it in. Puck goes in behind Boss. Harrison gets it there. Sends it over. Okay, you got to go get that puck. You can't wait for it. You'll never get it. Here come the Coyotes cutting into the middle.
There you go. That's right.
Mercado, nice body check there. He's got New Year. Sends it off the boards. New Year picks it up off the boards. Sends it back into Mercado, into the Coyote zone. Here come the Coyotes back the other way and over on the right side. Cutting in. Nice pad save by Boss. Lawrence picks it up there. Coyotes now have it. Cutting into the middle. Cleared by Harrison out of the zone. McCulloch now has it back for the Coyotes, regrouping back in their own zone. Olsen on the forecheck. Lawrence now picks it up on his side of center. Here come the Coyotes in. Lawrence takes his man. Good job there. Puck goes into the corner. Mercado in to help. Sends it up to...
Come on, Ryan.
Oh,
that's a trip.
That was a trip for sure. Comes Mitchell. Fires it in. Puck bounces right in front. There you go. Wow, I've seen missed calls, dirty cross checks. Nothing is getting called here.
Wait, is Olsen? No.
And
Wait.
it's getting out of hand.
So I'm watching this trip. I'm running the replay on it. Yeah, he literally hooked him from behind the knees.
Ref was watching. He had his eyes directly on it, both refs,
Oh,
and just chose not to call
I
it.
can't believe that was so obvious. I mean, I don't know how they missed
Things
that.
are getting out of hand.
wow.
And then immediately after that, there was a lot of cross-checking going on. And agree, they're going to have to start calling the obvious ones. Coyotes off the draw. Referee goes down. Right on. Bots to save. Puck comes out in the middle. Puck back over into the corner. 10 penalty battling there. Reinhart comes in to help. Puck goes into the corner. Coyote gets pushed into the net.
Oh,
Well,
what a joke.
It's the Wild West, folks.
what a joke. And then he
Castelli.
pulls a stick out of his hand.
Yeah, Boss doesn't have
And he just hit the he just hit the goalie.
Yeah. Boss is still down.
That was way behind the
This
play
is
because
insane.
the puck was out of the zone by that time.
I'm going to see if I can see where it happened. I'm running an older replay. Okay, there was oh, it nailed his arm. Boss had his arm hanging out.
Well, hopefully he's all right. We've got Yankee out of off the bench, just stretching in case he's needed. Hopefully he's all right. He's still down. I'd love to know what the referees are saying to each other right now.
Something like, it's almost Thanksgiving. I can't wait to get home. Let's keep this rolling.
Right? That seems to be exactly the sentiment.
People pulling sticks out of each other's hands right behind the net.
Yeah, I'm going to run that again. I mean, it's his arm. The way that the Coyotes player went into his arm, that's what pulled his stick out. And I could see that it hyperextended his shoulders, right shoulder. Kind of listening to the coach. Coach is saying, get it. Get on top of this. This is getting
no
out of
kidding.
hand.
He's still talking to him.
Yeah.
So, of course, nothing, no calls anywhere in all of that.
Wow.
All is good, I guess. And I can't imagine what they're going to call next, what it would take. Lindsay over on the half boards. Puck picked up by Tenpenny. He's stripped of the puck. Right in. Georgie deflects that into the side. There's Boss save there. Puck comes back to Stanius. He dumps it in behind the goal. Back to Stanius again at the left D. Fires a low shot, and that one is tipped right in front and elevated into the upper part of the net. And the Coyotes put one in.
We had a couple of Coyotes just standing and relaxing just right in front of the net, being able to do whatever they want. Just waiting for that puck to move around the perimeter. Comes in with a beautiful low shot. We just can't have that.
Yep. Here come the Coyotes cutting right in.
There's another one.
Another shoulder save, but you can't let them in like that.
Oh, after the whistle.
Yep. Georgie knocked down after the whistle.
But also a double fist right to Accardo's face after the whistle. I guess they're going to take them both.
I believe it's Scott again. Who else could it be?
Yep.
And Accardo.
Looks like two Coyotes are going off.
Will that finally put us on a power play?
It would.
I'm afraid to mark it. I don't want to. I'm going to go ahead and put it on the board. Hey, they did. They
got
just,
double 2 minutes each.
yeah. So are we 3 on 5?
Should be.
No, we got one.
No, we got one. We got
They
one.
got 2.
They just haven't put it on the
Okay.
board yet.
Well, we've got 5
Oh,
skaters
they
on the
got
ice.
3 in the box.
Oh, they got 3 now in the box. You're right.
So we've got 5
So
skaters on
It's
the
going to
ice,
be
though.
5 on 3 until the
So the third penalty
the
starts.
first penalty expires,
2.
and then the third
Yeah.
one can start.
Yes.
No, sorry. The first 2 are offsetting.
Yes. Yes.
And so the next 2 will give us 5
Right.
on 3.
Now, the 1-2 minute just went off the board.
Yeah,
though.
I just looking at that. So they
Maybe
got
it's
Arcado up there. But anyways, bottom line
a
is
2 and a 10.
Maybe a 2 on a 10. That would explain why there's 3 Coyotes in the.
There's 3 Coyotes in their box. There's 1 Knight. So
it's 5 on 4 for the Knights. Olsen back to New Year. Sends it back into Tenpenny at the top of the circle. He's got New Year open at the point. Sends it into the corner. Sends it around the goal over to Lawrence at the left D. Oh, he lets it off his stick, and here come the Coyotes on a breakaway. In on Boss. Fires it in, and just inside the post. So shorthanded goal for the Coyotes. Unfortunate there.
Yeah, they found his 5 hole.
I've said this for a while. I really don't want to see Lawrence on his weak side on the power play. I'd rather see Lawrence at the top with New Year. New Year's got a lightning shot, especially the one-timer. I want to see him over on the wing for that power play.
Bouncing into the Knight zone. New Year bumps his man off the puck, and
There was a penalty behind the play.
must have been way behind the play.
Like, caught it. Let me see.
Olsen
they
with
call
a
him, a
cross check.
cross-check?
So we're gonna be 4 on 4.
It'll be 4 on 4.
I still
for a
don't understand
while.
why the Coyotes have 3 in the box,
I
but
don't
there's
either.
only 1 penalty showing on the board. So why is there 3 in the box?
Lawrence has it, sends it around over to George. George coming down the right side. He fanned on the shot. Pass, rather. Sends it over to Tenpenny. So we're 4 on 4. Tenpenny in top of the circle. This backhand behind the goal. He gets pinched off the puck. New Year bumps his man. The Coyotes now. Lawrence picks that off. And Tenpenny now has it in his own zone. 2 minutes remaining here in the period. Various times left on the penalties. Puck comes right out in front. Puck goes in behind. McCulloch in deep for it. Lawrence bumps him, and Tenpenny picks up the puck. Tenpenny tries to hit New Year just out of his reach. Be no icing here. It's being waved off. New Year has it in behind the goal, and the Coyotes come up with it. Tenpenny bumps his man, kept in. Puck fired in by Smith. Saved there by Gomez, and now the Coyotes coming back the other way. Lawrence bounces his man in there. Tenpenny chips it back to Pastilli. Pastilli back to Lawrence. Lawrence returns it to Pastilli. Pastilli now comes down the left side, up through center, dumps it into the zone. Knight's changing. Got to get in there a little quicker, though. Turner keeps it in, just bounces past Pastilli. Coyotes now with it. Ewert with it behind his own zone goal.
Coyotes on the power play now.
Tried to hit a man in front. Coyotes with it in the Knight zone. Coyotes have it in behind, right out in front. Puck goes wide. Smith gets a hold of that, sends it down. Gamez retrieves it over in the corner. And the Coyotes are going to regroup. We got 42 seconds remaining in the period.
Both teams at full strength.
Here the Coyotes come in on the left side. They drop it back. Nice pick there by Pastilli. Coyotes get it back, though, into the circle. Nice block by Smith. Over to Ewert. Fires it in. Pad save, Boss. That's where we got to take the body. Harrison in behind. Turner tried to get Lindsay with
stick
it.
handle that out. You can't stick handle
Right
it
in
out.
front, and he scores. Yep. ended up in our net.
You can't dangle that out from behind your own net. You got to send it to the corner. You could chip it in the corner and chase it, but you cannot dangle it.
Or chip it up high and chase it.
Yeah.
But if you overhandle it near your own goal, it often ends up in the back of it.
Yep.
So 14 seconds remaining here in the period.
Oh, you got to take the
That was
body.
terrible off the faceoff. Fires it in and into the top corner.
Georgie. Georgie.
So the Knights were just standing at that faceoff.
Georgie was flat-footed. He tried to step forward, but he didn't get to the body. He just reached with his stick.
Yeah. But our whole forward line there just stood. We actually won the faceoff and then stood there. Didn't block anybody. And they walked in and put it in our net.
All right. Unfortunately, I would have to say that after they got probably their third goal, when it was 3-0, maybe 4-0, I think some of our, energy.
Our vigor left.
Yeah, I think it deflated.
Yeah, for sure.
We were still playing chippy and physical, but I don't think we quite had the same kind of energy that we had in the first period.
No, absolutely. First period was much better for the Knights. And we'll be back to period 3 in just a moment.
We just want the second one. And it's a pass and it's a shot and it's a goal and it's 2 Arizona Nights. The fans are excited and the parents are in the stands and the boys are on the ice and we're about to drop the puck. The boys are back, they're on the attack. And we are gonna take this game away. The boys are back, they're on the attack. And we are gonna take this game away. The boys are back, they're on the attack. And we are gonna take this game away. The boys are back, they're on the attack.
All right, we are back. Shots on net, 7-38. This will put us in a run time. For the third. This could get chaotic.
Yes, it could.
Now, are all of the Coyotes out of the box?
We got one in here. Scott is still in. But both teams at full strength. Mercado with it now over the line. He's got Olsen with him. Mercado now coming in on his backhand. Back up to Olsen. Back into Mercado. Back in the corner. We've got New Year in front. Back to Olsen. Sends it over to George.
Georgie.
Fans on it. Still has it, though. Gets a shot on goal. Steered to the corner by Gomez. Mercado back in there. He's got a couple of Coyotes on him. Goes over. Heinze pinches in. Good keep there by Hines. Good decision. Olsen with it in now and behind. Coyotes have it, and they send it up over on the left side, and it's a 2-on-2 now. Into the Knight zone. Oh, wow. Who was that?
That was George.
Was that George? Yeah. He got enough of them to knock him off the puck, and there's a hit from behind. Yeah. George is hit from behind by Lulin, and that's another one. They gotta toss that guy. That is bad.
Dirty shit.
There's that hit from behind. Did they boot him?
I'm thinking so. Although he would have to go. He's just going back to the bench. I mean, the gate is over here, so he's just hanging low so he can sneak away.
Clock's still ticking.
Well, because of the score.
Actually, that's not supposed to happen.
I didn't think so.
Seven goal differential?
When there's an extended stoppage, they're supposed to stop the clock,
There they go. Now they stopped it.
including if a player's hurt or something like this where they have to discuss, or if there's a timeout.
So I lost about a minute there.
Yeah. I think that's what the referees want. Buckle on the boards outside the Coyotes bench. They bring it in over the line. Hines steers them into the side. Cotto comes up with it off the boards. Here comes Pastilli now. He overskates it. Coyotes get it back. That was offside. Okay, he did catch it. So face-off just outside the Knights zone. Coyotes win it back over to Mitchell. Mitchell now steps up over the Knights line. Fires it right in on Boss, and he'll hang on to that one with his glove. There's been so much going on way behind the play that now I'm starting to watch that instead of the play.
I'm trying to keep a wide angle so that I don't miss those.
Face off to the right of Boss. Coyotes get it back to their left D, over to the right side. Lindsay on the forecheck. And Lawrence picks that up, and he's going to bring it down. He's got Swaga with him. Lawrence over the line. Tried to get it deep. Wesley picked up for the Coyotes. Coming back the other way. He just dumps it in. Somehow he's still on his feet.
You can't leave the guy in front of the net.
Toogood fires it wide. Goes into the corner. Coyotes get it back to the top of the circle. Fired in. Nice save by Boss. He got over very quickly to stop that. Harrison has his man in the corner. Coyotes now coming out the right side of the goal. Send it back to Mitchell. Left D. Hits that in. Lawrence deflects that into the corner. Lindsay has it. Then pocket is picked by the Coyotes. Fired in wide. Toogood in behind. Tries to hit a man in front. Good stick check there by Harrison. Coyotes have it. Send it right through the crease area. That misses everybody and comes all the way out over the blue line. Ewert has it back for the Coyotes. Here he picks up speed now, cutting into the middle. Fires that one wide. Mercado now with it. Coming down the right side. Just chips it into the Coyote zone. Luluwen back out there. Guy that likes hitting way behind the play in your back. Here comes Ewert now with it. Sends it over on the left side. Here come the Coyotes back the other way. They just hit center ice and fire it in. Puck goes in behind. George with it. Gets it up to Arcado. He's got Pastilli on the left side. Nice pass right on the stick. Pastilli tips it into the corner. Arcado chases after it. Bounces his man there. Good play. I've liked the play of Arcado tonight.
Yeah.
Here comes Coyotes back the other way. Up over the Knights line. Drop it back. Top of the circle. Fires in. Hits a leg. Puck fired around behind. Comes back to Stanius. Sends it over to the right D. Low shot in. That goes just inches wide. Coyotes with it. Fired on goal. And Boss had no traffic on that one. Was able to see it. And a couple other players now returning, Olsen and Butler. And both teams changing with 8.5 minutes remaining here in period number 3. Face-off will be the right of Boss in the Knights' goal. Got Turner out for the draw. He's out there with New Year and Lindsay. Puck goes over to Lindsay. Snares that one out of midair. Tries to hit New Year up through the middle. That didn't work, and now the Coyotes have it back in the zone. New Year picks that up, tried to hit it up to Turner. Lindsay.
Oh, come on, skate that puck.
Yeah, you got to skate with that. Here comes Coyotes into the corner. Hits Lindsay in the skate. And here comes the Knights back the other way. Turner now up over the Coyote line, dumps it in behind the goal. Gama steers it in back there. Coyotes reverse the play. Pastilli comes in on the forecheck. He stops the exit. Here comes New Year. Fires it right on again. Was a chest save, and he holds on. And we'll have a face-off in the Coyote zone to the right. 7.5 minutes remaining here, third period. Arcado is out with Tenpenny and Pastilli. Arcado's going to play the right side. Tenpenny takes the draw. Coyotes win it cleanly. Coyotes now coming out the left side.
Right on him.
Coyotes send it in behind Boss to his right. Puck comes back to lefty. McCullough keeps it in. Lawrence is going to pick it up over on the left side. Chips it back for Pastilli. He can't corral it.
Watch the
Battle
corner.
on the boards.
Watch the corner. Watch the corner.
There it is. And I would say you called that one.
We can't have three guys up way higher
No.
than the hash mark while there's a guy standing by
Below.
himself in the corner.
Right. And that's exactly where it went. And it went from there right across in front and into the goal. That's just fun hockey fundamentals right there. Coyotes now coming up through center on the right side. That I thought was offside, but puck hits Turner. And the rebound goes in the goal. Well, what started as a promising game for the Knights has kind of gone downhill.
Yeah, they had a strong first period. I felt. I mean, they
Yeah, no, absolutely.
didn't get the
It was-
shots, but they were holding them back.
Yeah, I think it was 1-0 if I'm not mistaken after the first.
Yeah.
And then there was a lot of stuff going on after the play, not getting called, and things just kind of snowballed. Smith chips it up. Ewert with it, back in his own zone. Turner on the forecheck, and here comes Ewert now. Picking up speed, coming up through center, up over the Knights line. Comes in to the left of Boss. That goes off a stick and high over the glass. Well, Boss has certainly seen lots of action tonight. Turner picks it up behind the goal, sends it around. Here comes Smith with it. Right onto the Coyote stick. Ewert misfires on that. Fires that high off the glass. Coyotes right in front, wide open. Fires it, hits the top corner. That was their right D-man, walked all the way in, untouched. Picks up the puck 6 feet outside the crease, untouched, and pops it in the right top corner.
I'm not sure who that was. I think one of our D-men who got possession there for a second, but then just chipped it right to their guy. I think he was trying to chip it to our guy, but you can't do that in front of your own net. You chip it out to the wall.
Yeah. Carter now with it. He dumps it in deep. He comes up with the puck. Pastilli's right in front. Puck comes loose just out of Tenpenny's reach. Kept there by Lawrence. Fires a low shot just wide. Pastilli has it in behind the goal. Somebody's got to help. Here come the Coyotes now. Coming up the left side. Dropped it for Butler. Butler fires a low shot in, and Trey Boss there with the glove save with 3.5 minutes remaining here in period number 3.
So that puts us at 9-46 shots on net.
That's a lot of rubber, but what was it after 1? I think it was 15-2 or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. But we were, it was even, although the shots were not.
Yeah, even that first goal was.
And it was in off our. Yeah, we put it in off our own foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say the play was even in the first period.
Yeah.
Like you said, even though the shots were not.
Battle on the boards here in front of the penalty box area. Coyotes come up with it. Heading through the middle. Puck goes into the corner to the left of Boss. 2.5 minutes remaining. Coyotes cleared up off Pastilli's stick. Battling with it on the boards. Tenpenny comes in. Oh. Coyotes send it right in front to Too Good. Fires it in, and he is left there and finds the corner. Same spot as the last goal.
Where's the forward who is supposed to be there?
Somebody went AWOL.
I know where the D-men were. They were working really hard in the corner and behind the net.
Yeah.
The D-men and the centermen, but there's a forward supposed to be right about there.
Yeah.
In that spot.
If that's where they are, that's where they need to be. Turner in for the draw here at center. He's out there with New Year and Lindsay. Lindsay has it. He gets stripped of the puck. Here come the Coyotes down the left side. Fire that left of the goal. Turner takes his man in nicely. McCulloch now with it. Back in his just outside his own blue line.
Come on, Jackson. Keep pushing.
Lindsay on the forecheck.
Oh, hit the body.
He gets by 2 of our stick checks. And again, wide open. Prime shooting territory. There we go. Heinze takes his man out nicely. Good job. Heinze chips it to the side. Just under a minute remaining. Call it going in for the kill. Fortunately, his own teammate
The back up.
Better. Yeah.
You're up 11-0. There's no reason to.
He needs a goal probably.
Yeah, he's a D-man. He's just up there. He really wants a goal.
Yeah. I know exactly. Yeah. Face off to the left. Turner in for the draw.
I think they're just going to
They're
split
letting
the clock.
They're letting this wind down. And that'll do it here from the ice den on the Coyotes rink. The Coyotes with the 11-0 win tonight. And I think the referees are discussing dinner plans. As they seem to have been most of the night.
Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah, like I said a few times, I really love the energy, the compete level, the physicality.
That first period, for sure.
In that first period, but it was about, again, I didn't quickly see it after they went up 3-0, but by the time they got to 4-0, then I started to see our energy waning very, very quickly, and we just can't have that.
No, you can't
have that.
You got to keep that up.
You got to keep going, and
or 45.
Larson Accardo, it was great to have you playing with us, and that's one guy who I saw going hard all the way to the final buzzer.
He was a bright spot right through the whole game. Absolutely.
Yeah, a few other guys as well, but certainly Accardo, kept the positive attitude and kept on working hard.
Yep, he did. Yeah, right to the end, he was forechecking and came up with the puck. So good to have him on the team. And we will see you. Next game is Sunday afternoon, I believe, at the Mackey rink in Tempe.
Yeah, I think it's 11:05, 11:10,
11-ish,
something like that. Yeah.
Sunday morning.
Against the Junior Sun Devils? Yes. Okay.
So we'll see you then. Thanks for joining us, folks. Have a good evening.
Oh. Yeah, desert heat, but we skate on frozen flows. Arizona nights, stacking wins, piling goals. Blades cut the ice sharper than a hawk's dive. Opponents freeze up, they ain't making it out alive. Blocking shots, wall built like a canyon wide. Stick down, gloves up, leave no room to slide. We dominate, intimidate, no room for the meek. Chirps flying faster than a puck through the crease. Desert ice kings ruling the night, scoring goals, crushing dreams. Take flight, dominate, intimidate, hit a roar. Arizona nights, leaving it all on the floor. Netmind is a fortress, puck stops on demand. Opponents' hopes crumbling like desert sand. Power plays deadly, penalties a feast. Chirping so sharp, we unleash the beast. Forecheck like a thunderstorm, relentless, loud. Fan base electric, hyping up the crowd. We win, we grind, we shine under the light. Desert born warriors, Arizona nights. Desert ice kings ruling the night, scoring goals, crushing dreams. Take flight, dominate, intimidate, hit a roar. Arizona nights, leaving it all on the floor. Yeah, desert heat, but we skate on frozen flows. Arizona nights, stacking wins, piling goals. Blades cut the ice sharper than a hawk's dive. Opponents freeze up, they ain't making it out alive. Blocking shots, wall built like a canyon wide. Stick down, gloves up, leave no room to slide. We dominate, intimidate, no room for the meek. Chirps flying faster than a puck through the crease. Desert ice kings ruling the night, scoring goals, crushing dreams. Take flight, dominate, intimidate, hit a roar. Arizona nights, leaving it all on the floor. Netmind is a fortress, puck stops on demand. Opponents' hopes crumbling like desert sand. Power plays deadly, penalties a feast. Chirping so sharp, we unleash the beast. Forecheck like a thunderstorm, relentless, loud. Fan base electric, hyping up the crowd. We win, we grind, we shine under the light. Desert born warriors, Arizona nights. Desert ice kings ruling the night, scoring goals, crushing dreams. Take flight, dominate, intimidate, hit a roar. Arizona nights, leaving it all on the floor. Yeah, desert heat, but we skate on frozen flows. Arizona nights, stacking wins, piling goals. Blades cut the ice sharper than a hawk's dive. Opponents freeze up, they ain't making it out alive. Blocking shots, wall built like a canyon wide.